I freaked out because it's not a great thing to see blood coming out of your child in any way. Good morning everybody, happy Sunday, happy weekend, happy new vlog. I am just headed to my parents to pick up April, and we're actually going to a little bit of a school fete, which will be fun for April to kind of run around with her cousins for a bit. Yesterday was an interesting day, which is why we didn't film. Cooper was not feeling well on the Friday, just sort of a little bit lethargic, had a bit of a raised temperature, nothing really to be too concerned about, and was pretty fussy all day. Friday night, or overnight until the Saturday, he just wasn't well. It took him ages to fall asleep, and then he was just fussy all night, and in the morning he was still not great, so I took him to the doctors. Doctors said his throat was red but not infected. I then took him home thinking, okay, he's got a bit of a sore throat, we'll just manage by giving him some water and Panadol and stuff. Tried to give him some Panadol, did not want it. Tried to give him some water, did not want it. Tried to give him a bottle, did not want it. He started choking on something and then just threw up, and there was blood in his vomit. So I freaked out because it's not a great thing to see blood coming out of your child in any way. I packed a bag and I just went straight to the hospital. So yesterday we were just in hospital all day, just trying to figure out exactly what was wrong with him. He was just not himself. I had this kind of mum vibe about me that I'm just like, there's something wrong with him. Couldn't sleep, like he literally had 5-minute power naps because he would exhaust himself, and then he would just wake himself up from being in pain again. He hadn't had much, if any, fluids at this stage for about 24 hours, so I was starting to get a little bit worried about him. He wouldn't take anything like Hydrolyte or anything like that. He just didn't want to swallow, and by this stage he was literally having a fountain of drool come out of his mouth because he just did not want to swallow. Finally, at around about, I want to say 3:30, maybe even 4, the pediatrician finally came and saw us and had a look at his throat and said that he had pharyngitis, which was starting to become infected. Basically what happened was the GP and everyone else that had looked at his throat had seen his tonsils and seen that they were red, but they didn't see any spots or anything on them. So they thought, oh yeah, he's fine, he doesn't have any tonsillitis or any infection in his throat. But if you looked further down his throat, like just behind the tonsils, that's where the spots were starting to occur, and that's where the real inflammation and infection was beginning. Got some antiseptic ointment stuff to put into his throat, so he had a bit of that, which is kind of like a numbing sort of gel. And then after having that, he did end up having some Hydrolyte and some water, so we felt well enough to kind of take him home. And last night, after having a nice oat milk bath, because his eczema was flaring up so bad, after having that and having some bottle and having a story, he zonked it and actually had a relatively good night. He only woke up a few times. So yeah, that's kind of the story of what happened yesterday with Cooper. He is much more like himself this morning. We have got antibiotics, which we've already given him 2 doses of, so I'm hoping that's going to work really, really fast and that he'll be back to his normal self ASAP. It's been a bit of a stressful weekend, but I'm looking forward to just spending some time with April this morning while Ray is at home with Cooper, and then just having a nice quiet afternoon at home.
Hello everyone, not sure if it's too windy, so I'll quickly make it a quick one. That's a good one. We just ducked out of the house to try and extend the afternoon. Cooper didn't want to go down for his second nap. He had a good nap with me this morning, but because he woke up late, he didn't go down to like 11. Normally he's in bed at like 9:30, so I think he's a little bit out of whack. Had some good winds.
Okay, so Ray is back from his walk with the kids. Obviously we're back from the fete. Been back for a while. Cooper is just sitting down here having a play. Yeah. And April is outside with Ray while Ray hangs a bit of washing. It's a little bit too hot for Cooper to go out there, so I'm just keeping him inside. Cooper has done so well today though. He's feeling so much better, I think. Like, he hasn't actually had any pain medication today. He's had some antibiotics and that's it. Like, he hasn't had any of the antiseptic gel that we got for him. He's doing a lot better than I thought he would. I think he is actually the type of baby that has a high pain threshold, because he's been so good with teething, and generally even when he falls over or April whacks him or something, like, he's not really affected by a lot. He's actually kind of the sort of baby that doesn't really complain a lot, which is why yesterday I knew something was wrong, because he was not good. You're looking a bit tired now though, buddy. We're getting there. It's getting towards the home stretch. Alrighty guys, gonna end the vlog now. It is a really hot day, hence why the blind is down and I'm wearing like a singlet dress. Comment of the vlog goes to this person, so thank you very much for the comment, and go. My question of the vlog is, what is something like that medically freaks you out? Like, I know some people are actually really afraid of blood and don't like the sight of blood, or it makes them pass out or feel sick or something. And I know people are like that with vomit or poo or basically any bodily functions. There's always someone out there that's grossed out, rightly so. I was never too good with vomit. I'm still not really good with it, unless it's my kids, because I don't know, I just kind of deal with it. I'm more thinking about how they feel and getting them cleaned up and feeling better and stuff. I still really don't like it. I wouldn't choose it over not having them vomit, but it's not as unappealing as it used to be, just because you just have to deal with it. You can't run away from it, so yep. Anyway, let me know in the comments below. Thank you all for watching. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and give the video a thumbs up for Cooper's recovery. Again, he's doing better even today, so definitely on the road to recovery. Good morning, afternoon, night, whatever it is where you are, and we will see you all in the next vlog. Bye!